The new GTA Online update drops tomorrow, and today on the show we have all of the news and information in regards to all of the new money bonuses, big discounts, free vehicles, extra free rewards, and challenges for players to participate in, and more for this next week here in GTA Online. There's a lot to go over. We're going to be diving into it all, and this video will serve as your comprehensive sneak peek at the new GTA Online event that goes live in just about 12 hours or so from the time this video gets posted. It's about 4 to 5 a.m. Central Standard Time in the US, so convert that to your local time zone to get the exact time it's going live for you tomorrow morning. So jumping into one of our free rewards for this week, if you finish 3 open wheel races, you will be rewarded with the Dark Manor suit. And this is interesting because if you guys remember back to a couple weeks ago, we did have the Dark Manor suit as a reward, but Rockstar did change it last minute, and it seems like this is the week they actually intend on releasing it again for players, for them to unlock things like that. So just finish 3 open wheel races and you will get the Dark Manor racing suit. In terms of our money bonuses, it's definitely another cooldown sort of week, but it's not a terrible one because these are 2 activities you're probably doing already to keep up with your businesses and maintain them, and it's just going to be giving you more money for content you're already playing. So we do have double money in RP on the salvage yard tow truck services. You bring in those cars and you salvage them. Normally you get paid between $40,000 to $60,000 for those cars. So you could do, they have a 5-minute cooldown in between the tow trucks, but you could do them, essentially 2 every single hour, or something like that, and you can make pretty decent money. So those will be paying out double money and double RP. All payphone hits in the game will be double money and double RP as well, and it's going to be 4 times for GTA Plus members, meaning when we get the GTA Plus update tomorrow and the refresh, payphone hits will probably be double as well for the whole entire month, and that's why they'll be 4 times this week for GTA Plus members. But we also have 4 times money in RP on all open wheel races, so this is an open wheel focus week as well. In addition to that, the weekly challenge to get an extra $100,000 will be just winning 2 open wheel races, and you will earn your 100 grand. Now let's jump into our discounts. At the salvage yard, we do have 40% off the salvage yard properties, upgrades, and all salvage yard modifications, 40% off the Ocelot R88, 40% off the Progen PR4, 40% off the Benefactor BR8, and 40% off the Declassy DR1. So a lot of open wheel F1 and Indy cars available that will be on discount. We haven't seen it since last April, so it makes sense we're seeing it again, following that same theme that Rockstar does every year. We also have 40% off the Vapid Retinue Mark II, 40% off the Karen Calico GTF, 40% off the Vapid Cara 4x4, as well as 40% off the Karen Vivinite. Now, at the salvage yard, our salvage yard cars, these are going to be available until May the 7th. We do have the Dinka Sugoi, which is this week's standard range vehicle featured in the Duggan robbery. Next up, the Fathom FR36 mid-range vehicle featured in the McToney robbery. And then we wrap up with the top range vehicle for the week, the Tundra Panther, featured in the cargo ship robbery. Sadly, sad to report here, none of these are going to be claimable for this upcoming week. But at the Diamond Casino and Resort Shifting Gears, so some 2 free vehicles you could check out. The Diamond Casino and Resort Lucky Wheel Podium vehicle is the Emperor ETR1 featuring the Kronos livery, so a nice limited time pickup you can get right there. And then at the LS Car Meet, your LS Car Meet prize ride is the Obey iWagon. Not a great car, but it comes with the rare Candy Box Racing livery, and all you need to do to unlock this vehicle is finish top 5 in LS Car Meet series races for 2 consecutive days in a row to get that iWagon. Not really a great car. It's actually one of the slowest electric vehicles in the game, just in general top speed and acceleration wise, but it is what it is. I mean, you might as well just get it for $0 like you should with any prize ride each week. Also at the LS Car Meet, in terms of our test drive vehicles, the premium test ride with HSW is the Karen Vivinite, and then we have the standard ones. These are removed vehicles from the game featured back for a limited time, rare and removed this week. We have the Dubocci Exemplar, the BF Bifta, as well as the Benefactor Serrano featured here. Shifting gears over to Simeon's car dealership, aka Premium Deluxe Motorsport, we have featured here more rare and removed vehicles featured back for a limited time. We have the Invitero Coquette, the Canis Kalahari, the Albany Roosevelt, the Benefactor Streeter, as well as the BF Raptor. At Luxury Autos, you could take advantage and claim and purchase the Declassy DR1 as well as the Ocelot R88 at that vendor. And then at the gun van for the week, we have 50% off the military rifle. That is a global discount for all players, but if you do have GTA Plus, you could take advantage of 30% off the heavy rifle as well. The L Strickler military rifle will of course it will continue to be $0 for GTA Plus members, but it will be available just in general for next gen, whether you're on PS5 enhanced, Xbox Series X and S enhanced, or PC enhanced. Old gen doesn't have that weapon, unfortunately. Then when it comes to this week's premium race and weekly time trials, this week's premium race is Art to Art, and that is locked to the motorcycles class and category. The HSW time trial for this week is Ron Alternates to Elysian Island, and then this week's time trial is Mount Gordo. And the priority file at the Garment Factory, the FIB priority file this week, is the Brute Force file. So that's pretty nice right there. Now that is everything that's coming this upcoming week here in GTA Online. So definitely tomorrow I'll have a weekly update guide showcasing gameplay of all the rare and removed and discounted vehicles, talking about performance, customization, just reviewing them in general. And I'll also showcase how to make some money, of course, on Friday in my weekly update money guide, talking about the tow truck business and the salvage yard, payphone hits, etc., because those activities can fit into a player's grind really, really well. They're fun activities, they pay you well, things like that. Now, just in case so you don't miss out, the bonuses that are wrapping up this week, I have to remind you because they're super important. We do have double money and double RP on the FIB priority file for this week, which is the black box file. You will get up to $670,000 for completing that mission because, of course, the priority file is also paying double money over usual. That's just what the priority file for each week is at the Garment Factory, but the priority file itself is also on double money bonus for this past week, so definitely complete that. The bonus objectives will give you an extra $50,000 as well. All MOC missions were on double money and double RP this week. You do need multiple players for those, between 2 to 4, and you need to do bunker resupply missions to unlock new missions. Not super worth it, but you'll make about $45,000, $35,000 to $45,000 per mission with those. The terabyte client jobs have been worth it with double money and double RP this week. Normally they pay out $30K, they're giving you $60K, so that's super, super worth it. The Fooligan jobs and DAX work were also double money, so $100K instead of the usual 60, or excuse me, 50. And what's good about those is, of course, you need to do 10 anyway to unlock the equipment upgrade for your acid lab, so you might as well have gotten started on these over the course of this week if you still need that for your acid lab. Double money and double RP on deadline, and then of course acid lab just in general, we had double supplies from the resupply missions if you did those, as well as double the production speed. So this past week was really good for acid lab, as well as grinding the terabyte client jobs, the black box file, which is the priority file of the Garment Factory for the week, as well as Fooligan jobs or MOC missions if you wanted to do those. And then of course the terabyte client jobs, that was the weekly challenge. Complete 3 of them and you'll make 100K from that as well. So those are some opportunities you definitely don't want to miss out on if you have not taken advantage of them this week already. And then also the Benefactor Terabyte with all upgrades and modifications, and the Mobile Operations Center with all upgrades and modifications. Those are 30% off. So those are 2 really good Warstock discounts. All that is just a reminder. I don't want you guys to miss out just in case, because we're probably not going to see those things on bonus or discount for a long time. So definitely make sure to take advantage before they go away. But with all that said, that's all the time I have for in this video. I'll have a dedicated review tomorrow in my weekly update guide, as well as my money guide over on Friday talking about these things. I'll be live on twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv later today. We can play GTA Online, talk about the new update, grind some money, things like that. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video here today though, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online, Red Dead Online, and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and I will keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you are more than welcome to ask me questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.